Don't ever think of giving up. Don't ever think of throwing in the trowel. You know you have been taught several times not to give up. No, that's a statement that you've heard countless numbers of times. Don't give up. But today, I want to teach you how not to give up. How not to give up on your dreams. How not to quit. You know how to keep on keeping on. So I congratulate you today, because today is going to mark a turnaround in your life. Because the how I'm going to teach you today, I'm assuring you, is going to make you happy for the rest of your life. You will never know a bad day again. I tell you how not to give up. How not to give up. Firstly, on your life. You know, several people ended their lives by themselves. They committed suicide. Some of them abused drugs intentionally. Some jumped into the river. Some intentionally hanged themselves. They intentionally gave up on life. But today I'm going to teach you how not to give up on your life. Because your life is precious. Because there is still hope for you. Do you know why people give up on their life? They think, oh, there's no way out again. How am I going to pay off this debt? The debt is too much. How can I cope? The way out is for me to end my own life. I tell you, there is hope for you. So don't ever think of giving up on your life. Now the question you are asking me is, John D, how can I help it? How can I help it? All that I spent my life to work for was washed down the drains in 1 hour, and you say I should not kill myself? Yes, don't do it. Don't try it. Don't even think of it, because there is still hope for you. Now, how can you not give up on your life? Number 1, gratitude mindset. Cultivate gratitude mindset. Be grateful. Be thankful. Be praiseful. Have a grateful heart. You can't see. You need to be grateful, because there are people that can't see and they are also deaf. So you need to be grateful. You are a person you can't see and you can't also hear. You still need to be grateful for your life. Why? There are people that can't see, they can't hear, and they can't speak. So you need to be grateful. Cultivate a gratitude mindset. You say, oh, I can't see, I can't hear, I can't even speak. You need to be grateful. Why? Because there are those that can't see, they can't hear, they can't speak, and they have no hands. But you have hands, so be grateful. Cultivate a gratitude mindset. You say, oh, I can't see, I can't hear, I can't talk, no hands. You need to be thankful. There are those that can't see, they can't hear, they can't talk, they have no hands, they have no legs, but you have legs. So cultivate the gratitude mindset. You say, oh, I can't see, I can't hear, I can't even talk, I have no hands, I have no leg. So of what use? There is hope for you. You know why? You are not in the grave. The eye, the head, the nose, the legs, the hands, you don't need them in the grave. You don't need them in the grave. So the fact that you are alive now is worth thanking God for. thank God for life. Because there are evil people with their hands, their eyes, their ears, all parts of their body complete, and they are in agony right down on your hospital beds. But you are hale and hearty. So thank God for that. Cultivate a gratitude mindset. Cultivate a gratitude mindset. Because this is the first and the most potent weapon to combat your enemy. Because giving up is your enemy. Giving up is the enemy of your progress. Giving up is the enemy of your success. So you need to combat the enemy. Face the enemy and say no to giving up by being thankful. Be grateful. Be grateful. Don't be a complainant. Why? It will suck you dry. It will suck your joy, suck your peace, siphon out your happiness, and you will be dry. You will be dry. So the only way to maintain your joy, the only way to maintain your peace is to maintain a gratitude mindset. Always look for one thing in that situation to thank God for. Look for one thing. There should be a reason why you should be grateful. And because of that, spend the rest of your life thanking God for that thing. Cultivate gratitude mindset. And the box number 2 is cultivate the all is well mindset. The all is well mindset. There's a story I usually share, a true life story about myself. How I lost my dad in 300 level. I was to start my exam tomorrow, and I heard the news today that my dad is gone. The news broke me down, but I have learned. I did not learn it from any only book. I watched a movie, Three Idiots. It's a popular movie, an educational movie. When the rancho will always be telling his friend, when you are finished, say all is well, that is that. And as a result of that, I cultivate the attitude to always say all is well. Come what may, I know all is well. So I say, oh, my dad is gone. I believe all is well. I put my body together, I put my soul together, put my emotions together, put my feelings together, and said, I know all is well. All things work together for my good. So I put myself together, went into the exam hall, and I passed gloriously. So always look for one way to thank God, and then cultivate the all is well mindset. Come what may, say all is well. And that reminds me the words of one popular prophet. He said, although if I plant vineyard, I tried all my best, I buy the vineyard, I remove all the stones, I cultivate it, plant the vineyard, wet it morning, noon, and night for years, and at the end of the day, the vineyard refused to bring forth fruit. He said, I will still rejoice. I will still rejoice in God. I will still rejoice in Him that gives me the opportunity to live and plant another vineyard. So, cultivate the all is well mindset. There was a man in the 1800s by the name Horatio Spafford. This man was one of the wealthiest businessmen of his time, of his days. But something happened. His wife and 4 daughters were crossing the Atlantic Ocean, and their ship collided with another ship. He lost his wife. He lost his 4 daughters. So he took off a week later. When they got to that point, that he lost his wife and 4 daughters. The captain of the ship said, this is the exact place that swallowed up your wife and your 4 daughters. The man said, it is well with my soul. And that was how that popular song, it is well with my soul, came to bear. He wrote that song at that particular time. He said, though the seas, billows rose upon my soul, he said, there is one thing that I will say, it is well. It is well with my soul. So cultivate the all is well mindset. You are sick right now. You have pains all over your body. And your body is aching you, your head aching you, your leg aching you, and you're like, what kind of life is this? Say to yourself, I know all is well. Say to yourself, I know all is well. I know this sickness will not kill me. I know all is well. Although pain ravages my body now, but I know there is hope for me. All is well. All is well. All your goods were drawn in the sea. Millions of naira lost. And you are like, my life is finished. My business is finished. No, it is not. At that particular time, touch yourself and say, all is well. All is well with me. All is well with me. And that was why I loved Donald Trump so much. There was a time in his life when he was billions of dollars in debt. And everybody is saying, oh, Donald Trump is finished. Donald Trump is finished. We are going to look at how he's going to rise again. He's finished. He's finished already. He said to himself, but I know I am not finished. I know I have not even started yet. And you all know what happened. He bounced back. The minus $1 billion turned to positive, never to go down again. So cultivate the all is well attitude. You know what? If something happens to you and you fell apart and you are broken, you bow your head in shame, you just empowered your enemy. You know what your enemy wants? They don't want you to make it. Do you know what your enemy desire? They want you to stop. Do you know what they desire? They want to make jest of you. You know, they want you to stop and say, okay, we told him, we asked, we even advised him. We prayed that God should stop him from doing that thing, but he did not answer. Now Nemesis had caught up with him. They are there to make fun of you, and that's why you can't afford to bury your head in shame. Rise up and say, all is well. Disempower all your enemies. Disempower all your critics, and wake up, arise from the ashes, and say, all is well with me. I know it may seem as if there is no way now, but I know there is still way for me. And the truth is, there is way. So cultivate the all is well mindset. You know Joel Austin? About 20 to 24 years ago, he heard that his father was sick, and the father died the next day. It looks as if their ministry was falling apart. How are they going to do this? How are they going to do that? How will this be? How will that be? How? Oh, why this? How this? How that? How? But he learned the principle. All is well. He said to himself, all is well with my soul. And you know what? He's doing great things today, more than what his father did. So you need to stand up. This is not a time for you to bury your head in shame. Oh, you say, oh, I've done what that has contaminated my name. My integrity cannot be cleansed again. Says who? Says who? Is it because of that you want to bury your head and throw in the thrower? No. There is still way for you. Say to yourself, all is well. I know there is something about this. I know there is something about this. I know I can start again. And the truth is, you can. All is well. And that reminds me of that woman, that famous, that rich woman. He waited on God for years for the fruit of the womb. And when God eventually answered her prayer and gave her a son, one day the son was in the farm with his father, and suddenly he cried, "My head, my head, my head." And as a result of that, he died. When the mother saw that, he said, "Wow, what am I going to do?" So he saddled the horse. Off she goes to the prophet. And as she was going, the prophet saw her coming from afar and sent one of his servants, "Go and meet her. It is unusual for me to see her at this time. Ask her that is everything well?" So the servant went and asked the woman, "I hope all is well." She said, "All is well. All is well." You all know what happened? She had a son brought back to life. So say all is well. When your business is not working, that's not the time to complain. That's not the time to play the blame game. It is because of this. Oh, it's because of this person. It's because of this person. Oh, you can't go nowhere playing the blame game. Stop blaming people. They said only lame people blame people. And you are not lame. You are not. You have everything you need. You have everything it takes to be successful. So what you just need to do is to say to yourself, all is well. I know there is something about this. I know there is something special about this. I know something is brimming. I know something great is coming. It's coming. Oh, your warehouse caught fire. And all your goods burnt to ashes. And you're like, I'm finished. Hey, sip, lapo, how am I going to do it? All is well, my brother. All is well, my sister. There is a way out. You sat for WAEC and you couldn't make it, and you're like, after all what I did to raise the money to pay for that WAEC fee, how am I going to do it? Say to yourself, all is well. You know why? If you don't calm down your soul, if you don't calm down your mind, you will not see the way out. Because in every situation, in every problem, there is a way out. But if you do not calm down your mind, you do not calm down your heart, you won't see the way out. So the best thing you should do is say, all is well. You are married, expecting the fruit of the womb, and days rolling into months rolling into years, and years rolling into decades, and you are like, I can't take it any longer. Maybe I should just die. You are not going to die. Say to yourself, all is well. I know I'm going to carry my own baby. I will carry my own baby, and I will give my own baby suck. You will. You propose to this person, the person said no. To another lady, no. And you're like, maybe I should even forget about marriage. See, say to yourself, all is well. So those two boxes, you must learn to check them if you don't want to give up. 1, gratitude mindset. Cultivate and maintain a gratitude mindset. Always look for a reason to thank God in every situation. And then number 2, say to yourself, all is well. So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's edition of Fair for Success. Pitch the best and be the best. And like I always say, bring your advert to this program. Bring your advert to King FM 105.7. And to place your advert, you can call me on this number 09039616523. I call that again, 09039616523. Also, if you want to comment on how the program has blessed you and on how I can use it to bless you more, you can also call or text me on that called out number. Most of my programs that I always do every Monday morning like this, they are there on my YouTube channel, John D Success TV. You can go there, watch, subscribe, like my videos, and as you do that, God will bless you. Until next week Monday, same time at the hour of 10, and I'm going to be coming your way again. Ensure to fuel your vision and your passion to be all what you want to become in all aspects of your life. Don't ever think of giving up.